Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, old faces and new. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Sylvia Ngo, and I'm a Dance of Asian America choreographer and instructor. And it is my pleasure to welcome you to Miller Outdoor Theater's 100th anniversary year. You're about to watch an absolutely phenomenal collaboration between the Express Children's Theater and Dance of Asian America. Before we get started, I'd like to take this time to recognize Dance of Asian America's generous sponsors. Miller Theater Advisory Board through the City of Houston, the Houston Endowment, the Houston Arts Alliance, Texas Commission on the Arts, National Endowment for the Arts, the Brown Foundation, Cullen Trust for the Performing Arts, Mid-America Arts Alliance, Ann and Albert Chow, Hong O and Jimmy Chen, and many other generous individuals. Let's have a round of applause for our sponsors. We are always so grateful for you. Thank you. Express Children's Theater would also like to thank their sponsors who helped make tonight possible. The City of Houston through the Miller Theater Advisory Board, the City of Houston through the Houston Arts Alliance, the Cullen Trust for the Performing Arts, the Albert and Ethel Hertzstein Charitable Foundation, the Humphreys Foundation, HEB Foundation, Texas Commission on the Arts, and the Wortham Foundation. Many thanks again. Without further ado, please enjoy Legends of Chinese New Year, written by Tim Fried-Fiori. Thank you.
Many stories
about how
and why
Chinese New Year
began.
The Lunar Festival. That is the name of the celebration.
That begins Chinese New Year.
It is celebrated by the Chinese people
and other Asian peoples
in late January
or early February
every year
during the very first new moon. It is a grand celebration of the coming of spring,
signaled by the new moon.
Lunar. That is the word that refers to the moon.
Hence,
the Lunar Festival.
But how did this celebration come about?
And why do we celebrate it in the ways that we do?
There are many
stories
about it. And this story,
the one we are going to tell you tonight, is ours.
A long time ago,
in the great country of China,
there was,
nestled in the shadow of a towering mountain,
a very small village. And when everyone in the village noticed that the moon was growing full again,
They knew that winter would soon end,
and that spring would soon arrive.
and boy, were they excited! most part, the villagers got along very well.
You might say some got along even better
Than others.
Chinling!
Wang Chao!
I told you never to talk to boys unless I was there to chaperone.
You know better than to try to speak to a girl without my permission!
Qingling's father was a widower, which means his wife had unfortunately passed on and joined her ancestors.
And Wang Chao's mother had suffered the same fate. She was a widow, which means her husband too had, unfortunately, passed on and joined his ancestors.
But Qingling's father
And Wang Chao's mother
and Qingling
and Wang Chao
were all
very much alive. And so it happened that February night, under the swelling moon,
with the villagers getting along very well,
and everyone excited about the coming of spring,
that all of a sudden, someone showed up.
someone new.
Someone different,
Yes, different
at least.
on the outside. At first, the villagers were amazed.
However, they changed their minds
Soon enough.
Chinling!
That man, the one who yelled,
Run! He was the village leader. It was his official job to be very, very
concerned. And that village leader's name was,
Is that monster gone or not?
Excuse us, sir.
but you are
Interrupting our story?
Well, too bad. As village leader, it is my job to be very, very, very concerned.
Yes, we know.
Well, is that monster gone or not?
I do not see a monster.
Neither do I.
Are you sure? Are you really, truly sure?
Really?
Truly.
Thank goodness. Everyone, it's safe to come back out now. Come on out. Come on. It's safe now. Come on.
I don't want to be eaten. I could lose a few pounds, but not like that.
My friends, do not fret. I, your humble village leader, has scared the monster away.
Really?
Oh, thank goodness we've got a village leader like you.
We're so blessed to have a village leader like him.
You all look so scared.
I was terrified.
I was horrified.
Oh, horrified. That's an excellent word, Madam Wong.
Terrified is an excellent way to put it too, Master Chin.
You're welcome, Madam Wong.
Thank you. Terrified and horrified of what? It's just a monster.
Monster?
Just because the monster doesn't look like us on the outside doesn't mean he isn't like us on the inside.
He?
But how do you know it's a he?
Yes, how do you know that, Chinlin?
Yes. How?
I don't! And that is my point. We don't know anything about this creature, and yet we're all assuming that he's dangerous. He, or she, or whatever this monster may be, didn't seem scary to me at all.
It's true. Chinling was the only one among us who did not flee. She is very brave.
It's not bravery, Wang Chao. I just don't think that monster wanted to hurt us.
Didn't want to hurt us? Did you not see that gaping mouth of hers?
And those razor-sharp teeth!
And that terrible roar! Horrifying!
Terrifying!
Petrifying.
Oh, please. He was more scared of us than we were of him.
What?
What? My friends, allow me to remind you the principle upon which our village was founded. Family. Now, little bitty Chinlin here is entitled to her opinions. Be it foolish and insane and laughable and as ridiculous as they are, never mind. The important thing is the monster is gone. Now, let's be happy. We can all go back to our normal lives now. Now, what were we doing before that terrible monster interrupted us?
I believe we were celebrating the coming of spring.
Right, you are, Master Chin.
Well, thank you, Madam Wong.
It is my deepest pleasure, Master Chin.
Let's be happy. Let's party. A word, please, everyone? He's back.
Hey! Hey! You keep your fangs off her, you beast!
Wang Chao, no!
We have to go.
Wang Chao!
Chinling!
Oh, back here! How dare you! Oh!
Chinling!
Rejected by everyone,
The monster walked to the edge of the village
sat beneath a tall, shady tree.
and cried himself, or herself, or themself to sleep.
The truth was, that monster,
Had nowhere else to go. Meanwhile, the villagers
too terrified to return to their beloved village,
rushed up the mountainside and hid
deep inside a very dark,
and very dank cave. Theirs was a very serious task.
A very, very, very serious task.
Okay,
a very,
very
very
serious task. They had to decide
What was the best way?
to handle a monster.
We could chase him away with the color red.
Why the color red, Madam Wong?
Well, among the Chinese people, the color red is a symbol of good luck and prosperity, is it not?
Indeed it is.
And surely such a terrible beast would fear such positive qualities like good luck and prosperity and run from them at all costs.
An excellent idea, Madam Wong.
Why, thank you, Master Chin.
You're welcome, Madam Wong.
Hold on, hold on. What if the monster is not afraid of the color red? What if the monster doesn't know that the color red represents good luck and prosperity?
Good point. Good point. We'll need another plan. Maybe we could chase him away with loud noises.
Loud noises. An excellent idea, Madam Wong.
Why, thank you, Master Chin.
You are welcome, Madam Wong.
Hold on. What if the monster is not afraid of loud noises? Not everyone is afraid of loud noises, you know. I, for instance, am not the slightest bit afraid of loud noises.
True enough. We'll have to come up with a third plan. Master Chin?
Yes, we will need a third plan, Madam Wong. Oh, such as what?
We allow our swords to show that monster who's boss in our village.
Yes.
Yes! Wang Chao, no! You cannot hurt that beast.
But we must save our village, Qinling.
No!
I mean,
Qinling insisted that the monster did not mean them any harm.
that is quite enough, little girl.
Madam Wong, I do not appreciate you speaking to my daughter so harshly.
And I do not appreciate foolishness, Master Chin.
Oh, I do not appreciate your name calling.
My
Madam Wong.
son is offering to put himself in harm's way to protect us all, and you're indulging her opinion like she's a foolish little girl.
Be that as it may, Madam Wong, she is entitled to her own opinion. I am her father. It is my job to speak to her harshly.
Papa?
Quiet!
And her opinion could get us all killed.
Be that as it may, I do not appreciate you name-calling, Madam Wong.
Why don't you shut up,
What?
Master Chin?
Oh, you shut up, Madam Wong.
You shut up.
You shut up.
So much for getting along very well.
Or getting along
At all. As much as they disagreed,
There was one thing that everyone
most certainly,
agreed upon.
That monster has to go!
except for Qinling.
You guys are making a terrible mistake.
Will you please be quiet, young girl?
You be quiet, Madam
You
Wong.
shut up!
You don't talk to my daughter like
I
that.
told you the first time.
This went on for quite some time.
But eventually, they did manage to come up with a plan
At dawn the next morning, they would march down to the village together.
and deal with that monster once and for all.
Exhausted from fear,
And from yelling,
everyone fell asleep.
except for Qinling.
Wang Chao, wake up. Wang Chao, wake up.
Qinling? What is it? What's wrong?
Come with me.
Where?
Follow me.
Tomorrow,
Yes?
promise me you will not wield your sword against that monster.
Don't worry, Qinling. It will only come to that if nothing else works.
Promise me, Wang Chao. Promise.
Qinling, I have to save our village. Everyone is counting on me.
Promise, Wang Chao.
What if you're wrong? What if that monster means all of us harm?
He doesn't.
How do you know that?
My heart. It tells me otherwise.
Your heart?
It tells me that that monster is not so different from you and I.
Qinling,
What does your heart tell you, Wang Chao?
my father trained me to follow my sword, not my heart.
Perhaps your sword should follow your heart as well?
You always seem so certain about everything, Qinling.
I'm certain about this.
And what about the others? They seem certain too.
They're frightened, Wang Chao. It's not the same thing. Trust your sword. Your heart will follow it.
Dawn came
And the villagers left
for home. breakfast?
Yum!
Egg rolls.
Because who doesn't like egg rolls? All of a sudden,
The village leader rushed into his,
His
beloved,
beloved
village. Let's try that again.
all of a sudden,
The village leader rushed into his,
his beloved village. You call that all of a sudden?
You call that rushing?
The monster's right over there. I'm not rushing into anything.
You must!
It's written in the sacred text. You,
You
must.
All right, but if he devours me, I swear my lawyers will sue the both of you so fast that you're...
All of a sudden,
The village leader rushed into his,
beloved village.
All right. What do I do now?
Red team.
Huh?
You call in the red team.
That's right. Red team, let's scare this monster away with the color red. 死定了。It worked! The monster is gone from our village forever! Yay! Yay! What am I? 你怎么还在 Run!
Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa.
Let me
Where do you
go.
think you're going?
Let me
You
go!
have to keep the story moving.
I have to keep my feet moving.
Are you going to let all of these people down?
Some of them might actually be descendants of this village.
Are you not their ancestral village leader?
How dare you? You know, as a village leader, it is my job to be very, very, very...
We know.
What do I do now?
Loud noise team.
What?
You call in the loud noise team.
That's right. Well, obviously, that plan did not work. So we have to go to plan number 2. Loud noise team, scare this monster away with loud noises. All right, it worked. It worked. The monster is gone from our village forever. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. 开玩笑。Well, obviously that plan did not work. We have no choice but to go to plan number 3. Yeah. Sword team, let's scare this monster away with your pointy swords. 完蛋了。 It didn't work. It didn't work! Wang Chao, it's up to you now. Our fate is in your sword.
Lai, 我们单挑，追，追，追，追，追，追，追！嘿，追！追！追！追！追！追！追！追！
No, Wang Chao! Remember what we talked about! Wang Chao!
Strike now, my son! Strike quickly!
Mother, Qinling says he's not really
No, enough, Qinling! I told you not to trust that girl.
Wang Chao, you heard your mother. Save our village. Strike!
Wang Chao!
Wang Chao!
Wang Chao!
He speaks! I told you he wasn't so different from you and I! He's not so different at all!
Qinling!
Qinling!
Qinling?
Qinling!
Yes! Yes! That's my name. Qinling. And what is yours?
Qinling!
Be careful!
Qinling! 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 My daughter!
Stop right there!
Qinling! Qinling!
Look at this. Look at this mess. I blame you both.
Hey, we didn't write this story.
We only
Tell it.
Yeah, and you, my son. When did you learn to be so clumsy? Everyone, we need to form a search party. That's right, search party. Fan out over the countryside and look for Qinling. Her life is at stake. Come on, hurry, hurry, yes, go, move it, quiet. Yeah, that's right.
And what about you?
Yeah, why aren't you joining them?
You know, somebody has to stay behind in case he comes back.
The monster?
What monsters?
Everyone searched far and wide,
Wang Chao searched the farthest,
and the widest,
so far and wide,
and frantically,
that soon he was utterly lost.
deep within an
unknown
unknown
wood.
wood.
Qinling? Where are you, Qinling? Qinling? Can you hear me? Qinling? Qinling, where are you? And where am I? Anybody? Qinling was wrong about that monster. But I was also wrong about my sword. It has led me nowhere. I shouldn't have argued with Qinling last night. If only I'd listened. Follow your heart, Wang Chao. Your sword will follow. But is it too late? Will my heart still speak to me? Hello? Are you in there? I'm listening. Please, please, show me the way. Show me the way. Sword must follow. Sword follows heart. But which way? Which way?
Sometime later,
Back in the village,
most of the search party returned.
My feet are killing me.
I've got rocks all inside my shoes.
Did you find anything?
No sign of them. Where's Wang Chao?
He's not back yet.
And Master Chin?
Him either.
Perhaps if I had not spoken so harshly to that girl.
You were scared. We all were.
But I shudder to think what is happening to her right now.
She's foolish. That's true. But she's also brave. Perhaps she has figured out a way to outwit that monster.
Perhaps.
Has anyone found my daughter? Has anyone found Qinling?
Master Chin! I'm afraid not.
Not even Wang Chao? I thought sure he would find her.
We don't know where he is either.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Madam Wang.
For what?
I never should have spoken so harshly to you.
But it is I who am very sorry, Master Chin. I should have never spoken so harshly to you.
It was I who acted out of fear, Madam Wang.
I too acted out of fear, Master Chin, and for that, I am truly sorry.
I am truly sorry as well.
Well, now that everyone's apologizing to everyone else,
Yes?
I do not appreciate how the both of you spoke to me.
Mother! Mother!
Wang Chao! Oh, are you hurt? Are you all right?
I'm fine, Mother. I'm better than fine.
So, did you find that monster?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Where is Qinling?
Let me explain. I had lost my way in a very deep wood. But then I remembered Qinling's advice and allowed my sword to follow my heart. And, well, you'll never guess where it led me.
Where?
To the cluster of trees near the river. That is where the so-called monster was hiding Qinling. And she was all right. She was more than all right. She and the monster were dancing.
No.
Yes, and I couldn't believe it either. She had flowers in her hair, and so did the monster, and they were dancing together like old friends.
No.
Yes. I couldn't believe it at first, but then Qinling welcomed me in, and we all danced together. Me, Qinling, and the monster.
I don't believe this.
If all this is as you say, then where is my daughter?
And where is the monster?
Well, okay, first of all, you all must stop calling him that. As it turns out, his kind of creature actually has a name.
And what is he called?
He is called a dragon.
A dragon?
Yes.
That has a nice ring to it. Dragon. Yeah.
Where is Chinling? Is she all right?
She's not far away at all.
Chinling, are you all right?
I'm fine, Papa. Fine. Allow me to introduce you.
We know. He's a dragon.
Yes, that is the name of his creature. But he has a first name too.
He does.
What is it?
His name is Nian.
Hey, my name is Nian too.
Indeed. We might be cousins from your mother's side.
What?
Just kidding!
I told you he was funny.
And so it was
On that fateful day,
when Nian the dragon
was welcomed into this very small village.
and the holiday called
The Lunar Festival
became the opening celebration of Chinese New Year.
And that is how,
It came to include the use of the color red
and the use of noisemakers.
and feisty dragons.
And soon enough, this tradition spread
From village to village,
province to province,
country to country,
and eventually across the world.
and that is why to this very day,
Family
and good fortune
and togetherness
are cause enough indeed for
celebration.
姑娘啊，姑娘啊，听我说几句话，可不可以留给我你 QQ 的号码？如果你是大恐龙，我也是小青蛙，谁都不要嫌弃谁，做个朋友吧，做个朋友吧，做个朋友吧。亲爱的，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧。亲爱的，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧。亲爱的，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧。亲爱的，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧。跟我说心里话，别再让我受折磨了。
I'd like to invite you all to visit Dance of Asian America's table next to the stage for beautiful dance accessories such as these modeled and demonstrated by our dancers. With a donation or purchase in any amount, you will receive a complimentary fan. All proceeds will go to support more free DAA shows at the Miller Outdoor Theater. If you're enjoying tonight's show, please be sure to come back to Miller Outdoor Theater for Express Theater's Hilltop Festival for Children on June 6th, 7th, and 8th at 11 a.m., and also for Dance of Asian America's Asia to the World production on October 21st at 7:30 p.m. Are you interested in dancing and performing with Dance of Asian America? If your answer is yes, please come join us at DAA Dance Academy. All DAA dancers are fundamentally trained in classical ballet. The Academy offers classes for kids ages 3 and up in ballet, modern, jazz, Chinese, Asian dance, and gymnastics. DAA dancers receive unique and exclusive performance opportunities to build technique and confidence. For more information on DAA, please visit www.danceaa.org or visit our DAA table across from the concession stand to sign up for a class. Can't wait to see you in our studios. Thank you.
There are many stories
about how
and why
Chinese New Year,
began.
as you may have heard,
The Lunar Festival,
kicks it off,
but another celebration,
brings it to a close.
the Lantern Festival,
That is celebrated by the Chinese people.
and other Asian peoples,
15 days after,
the start of the Lunar Festival,
and early to late February every year.
when the moon is full. It is a grand celebration of letting go of the past.
And opening to the future.
Lantern.
That is a precious tool we use to light our way.
But what does that have to do with the Lantern Festival?
And how did this celebration come about?
And why do we celebrate it in the ways that we do?
There are many stories about it.
And this story
The one we are going to tell you tonight
is ours.
A long time ago,
In the great country of China,
in the imperial court,
the emperor himself was celebrating the Lunar Festival.
after 15 straight days of festivities,
The emperor grew somewhat partied out.
I can't take one more bite of festive meat. I can't drink one more drink of festive drink. Oh. Guards! Guards! Guards!
Yes, my great emperor.
Yes, what may we do to bring you contentment? I'm bored.
Oh, tell us, wise one, what may we do to please you?
Yes, how can we bring you your greatest enjoyment? Let me see. Oh, I know. I want to see a show. I want to see a show.
Right away, your impeccableness.
Quiet! Not you two rice balls. I want to see a real show with real show people.
Oh, yes, right away, great one. Yes, right away, right away. We have to think of something fast. He hit me last week just because I mispronounced Shanghai.
Really? How'd you pronounce it?
Does it matter? We're in trouble here. We need to find a real show now.
Sir, your most graciousness. A group of dancers has just arrived. They've created a real show in your honor for the Lunar Festival. They even have a dancing swan.
Send them in.
Right away, sir.
Well, that was kind of magical. What did you say? I mean, 1 minute you ask for a show, and then the next minute these dancers show up. Magical, did you say? Don't you think? And you know how I feel about magic? I mean, I know that you've forbidden anybody to practice it or to even say the word for that instance, but I mean, come on, what are the chances? Oh, yes. What are the chances? Right. I'll show you the chances. Get back here. I'm talking to you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I am your worst guards. Do something. What am I supposed to do? 5 minute break. How am I supposed to Okay, I'm back.
Bring on the dancers!
Ooh, dancers. magnificent. That was absolutely magnificent. That swan is beautiful.
Yes, sir. Magnificent indeed.
Truly mega magnificent and then some. Ah, I could watch that every day. In fact, I shall. Swan, you stay. You are going to dance for me every day for the rest of your life.
But sir, I need to fly free. I'm a bird after all.
Nonsense. I own everything in this kingdom, including you. Guards, tie her up.
Sir, I beg you.
Oh, I've worked up quite an appetite. I think I'd like some more festive meat. Or maybe a little festive drink. More, more, more.
Gentlemen, please, you need to let me go.
Do you have any idea what would happen to us if you went missing?
Yeah, forget about it.
I can't stay here forever.
Hey, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, look on the bright side. I mean, he might even feed you once in a while.
Yeah, if you stay on his good side.
Poor little birdie.
Poor Swan.
She was trapped forever.
Until she remembered something very important about swans.
Swans have beaks.
And beaks
Peck.
She's gone!
Where'd she go?
This is all your fault!
This is your fault.
No, you were the one who was supposed to get the
I
rope.
told you to
tied it
up
up
and then
wrong.
I go
The
down,
next
but
time
then
I-
you went
okay,
down and
okay,
I
okay,
went
okay,
up.
okay, okay. Let's go get the bird.
I'll get the bird.
Meanwhile,
Far away,
on the outskirts of the Emperor's realm,
in a dark and gloomy wood,
but a totally different wood than the other one in the story before,
there lived a magical fairy.
her name,
Was Tang Yuan.
but Tang Yuan was not your typical happy-go-lucky magical fairy.
No. Tang Yuan was quite mischievous, which is another word for naughty.
Let's see. Who can I mess with today? I know. I'll go to the village and mess with Han Fu. He deserves all the mischief I can manage. Ha ha!
You must understand,
Tang Yuan was not naturally naughty.
fairies in general quite enjoy using their magic.
To help humans, but Tang Yuan was one angry fairy.
And Tang Yuan was specially angry at a man named
Han Fu, for reasons you will understand later.
Watch out, Han Fu. Here I come. Ha!
This was Han Fu's small village.
But a totally different small village than the other story, by the way.
And here he comes now, Han Fu.
Han Chang? Han Chang, where are you? Have you seen him? Have you? Han Chang?
What? Yeah, yes, Uncle Fu.
Again.
Yes, Uncle Fu.
No, not like that. Even strokes.
Yes, Uncle Fu.
What have I told you?
It was young Han Chang's great dream
To one day become
a baker, but not everyone approved.
You know, your father sent you to me to learn farming. But if you won't even listen, you're merely wasting everyone's time.
I'll try harder, Uncle, I promise.
Han Chang, you forgot my water.
I'll get it, Uncle.
No. Continue working. I'll get it myself. Forgetful child.
That's Han Fu's house. But who's the boy? Nah, no matter. Any mischief I make on him will surely get back to Han Fu. I summon the magic of soil and twig. Go snag me that trowel he's using to dig! Woo! Go tell Han Fu what happened. He'll know it's me.
Tang Yuan?
How do you know my name?
I'm Han Fu's nephew, Han Chang. He talks about you a lot.
That will give him even more to say.
I don't blame you. You know,
For what?
he told me about everything that happened. If you ask me, the whole village owes you an apology. You did many good things for them before all the trouble began.
What did you say your name was?
Han Chang!
Ha!
Do not speak to that fairy. Keep away from her. You're not welcome here. Go back to the woods where you belong.
Oh, so scary.
Yeah.
Go find your trowel.
Go away.
Let her go.
Shoot.
Uncle, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Shoot.
Will you just stop bothering him?
Shoot.
Uncle, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Shoot.
Uncle,
Dizzy. Dizzy.
are you okay?
Yeah. Naughty fairy.
Let's get you inside, Uncle.
I didn't mean it, Han Fu.
He has to lie down.
I didn't mean it, Han Chang.
Tang Yuan liked to stir the pot.
But that day, the soup she made
Tasted bitter. At that very moment, back in the wood, a visitor arrived.
Where are they? Where? Are they still chasing me?
That did not go at all as planned.
Someone's coming. I must hide.
Drat that Han Fu. Even when I defeat him, he still gets the upper hand. And that nephew of his, Han Chang. Does he really mean what he said about the villagers? Bah! No matter. Ugh. What's that smell? That fluffy, feathery smell. Ugh. It's a parakeet. Oh, yeah. Not a parakeet. Oh, it's a duck. Oh, yeah. No, not a duck. I know. It's a cotton pygmy goose. That's right. It's a no good, stinky, smelly, sticky, good, bad pygmy goose.
I'm not some stinky, smelly, rotten cotton pygmy goose.
That's because you're a swan.
How did you know?
Have you looked at yourself?
She flew this way, toward the woods.
No, she flew that way, toward the village.
No, this way, toward the woods. Follow me.
Oh no, the bad men are coming. Please, will you help me? Will you use your magic to send me away?
What makes you think I have any magic?
Because I know you're a fairy. In the glade where I grew up, there were many kind fairies.
Well, I'm not that kind of fairy.
Sweet fairy, I pray, please, send me away.
Not fair. You were raised with fairies. You know I can't say no to requests that rhyme.
It's true what you say, but send me off anyway.
All right. Where do you want to go?
Anywhere far from here.
So be it. By the cry of the crow and the crown of the crane, send this poor swan to the great country of Spain! Ha!
What did you do to her?
Yeah, where did she go?
Who are you?
We're Imperial Guard.
What happened to the swan?
I sent her away.
We'll bring her back.
Once I've granted a request, I can't bring her back. It's one of the rules of fairy magic.
Did you just say magic?
Do not say that word.
The Emperor does not believe in magic.
What's an emperor?
Our great Imperial leader who owns all of these magnificent lands.
Wow. Then your great emperor is also a great fool.
Are you crazy?
You can't say that!
Look, I am a magic fairy. I can't bring her back. That's final. Go back and tell your emperor the truth.
We can't. You're coming to the palace with us.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Whoa! What is it? Well, I don't know. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Oh, heavy lumps of human meat. Just go tell your emperor the truth.
That his swan is gone?
And you used magic to do it?
No way!
They're even bigger cowards than Hanfu. Ha! Wait a moment. I can use this to my advantage. I have a way out of this for both of you.
You do? Tell us.
Over here. There is a village just beyond the wood.
Yeah, we saw it on our way here. Yeah.
Tell your emperor that a villager there has captured the swan and that he refuses to give her back.
Well, what good will that do? We still won't get the swan back.
True, but you can also blame that on the villager. That way, the emperor will take his anger out on him instead of you two.
Huh. Which villager?
Yeah, we need a name.
I thought you'd never ask. Blame it on a villager there named Han-Fu.
Han-Fu.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Now be off before I turn you both into lizards. Huh. Finally, Han-Fu will get what's coming to him. Ha ha!
Back at the palace,
Impatient as ever,
the emperor awaited the return of his bird.
he was, if you'll pardon the pun, in a foul mood.
Guard! Guard! Guard!
Yes! Oh, massive enlightened one!
I want my swan.
Oh,
I know, sir. There. It's so hard being emperor these days. I know. But the guards haven't returned with her yet.
Darn it.
Oh, but I have a surprise for you. You like surprises,
love
don't
surprises.
you? Yes. We have another show. One that symbolizes long life for you, sir. And this one has a dancing crane.
What's a crane?
Another type of bird, sir. One that symbolizes long life, remember. Yes, long life.
I suppose if I must watch this crane.
Excellent choice, sir. Send in the bird!
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Better than that swan, huh, sir? Am I right?
Ah, that reminds me. Get out! I want my swan!
Yes, sir. Oh, look! There are your guards now! They've returned with her!
Come on. Okay.
The guards returned to the palace.
With a well-prepared lie.
We have returned my great emperor.
Where's my swan?
Hanfu took her.
Who?
Some guy.
In some village. What village?
Over there.
Way over there.
And he won't give her back.
And then he said that the emperor could take a flying leap. It was his words, not mine, sir. You mean to tell me that this Han Fu dares to defy his emperor?
Yes, exactly. That's what it is.
This calls for an imperial decree.
He's going to make a decree.
Yes, a most imperial decree.
So listen up!
If this man, this Han Fu, does not return my swan, we will burn his village down to the ground.
If Han-Fu does not return the Emperor's swan, his village will be burned.
Like bad fried rice. You two. Fetch me that swan. Go!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
And if you return empty-handed, that village won't be the only thing that burns to the ground.
A most excellent decree, sir, if I do say so myself. Are you ready for your afternoon boba?
Oh, you read my mind.
After you, your most graciousness.
We have to find this Han-Fu.
And do what exactly?
I don't know.
News of the decree arrived in Han-Fu's village swiftly.
The villagers wanted to heed the emperor.
Especially Han-Fu.
But how?
Han-Fu had no knowledge of the swan,
And no idea how to respond.
but it was his nephew, Han Chang,
Who decided to do something
bold.
Tang Yuan? Tang Yuan! Where are you? I know you live here. Everybody told me so. All right. You're forcing me to do this. Fine. Magical fairy who lives in these woods, appear to me now like you know that you should.
It worked. It worked.
Not fair! How do you know fairies have to respond to request that rhyme?
I read a lot. Please don't go. We really need your help. They're threatening to burn down the village if Uncle Fu doesn't return some bird.
Then by all means, tell him to return it.
But he doesn't have it. Please, he really needs your help.
How do you know I have anything to do with this?
I don't. And you have every right to be mad at him and everyone else. But there was once a time when you all truly cared for each other, yes?
You can't tell me what to do.
Well, technically I can. You have to reply to requests that rhyme.
You wouldn't do that.
You're right. I wouldn't. But what I can ask you to do is remember when times were better and ask that you do something to make them better again.
Wait! How do you know I have the power to help at all?
Because I believe in you, Tang Yuan.
He believes in me. How sweet. Wait, he's human, isn't he? Sure, humans are sweet as rice pies when they want something from you. But do one thing wrong, they turn on you like flies. Still, I did sort of cause this problem myself. Oh, I don't know what to do. Someone help! Oh no! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! I take it back! I take it back! I didn't mean it!
In the world of fairies,
A powerful scream
is a cry for help.
that demands a response
And so it was that another fairy,
soon appeared to offer our dear Tang Yuan
some very special
advice.
advice to Tang Yuan,
was clear.
you must let go of yesterday.
And take up a more colorful tomorrow.
That's good advice. But that doesn't mean I have to take it! Ha ha!
Anchang? Anchang? Where have you been? The guards are almost here, and we still have no idea what we're gonna do.
It's okay. I asked Tang Yuan for help.
You what? You foolish, foolish, foolish boy. Oi! The angry scorpion is only gonna make things worse. What have you done?
Last chance, Han Fu. Hand over the bird or face our fury. Ah!
Please, I beg you, do what you want to me, but leave my village alone.
Enough! Would you like to strike the flint and start the fire, or shall I?
Let's do it together.
Aw, that's nice.
I see the lizards are back, huh?
Who said that?
How dare you two pretend that Han Fu has the swan? You both know I sent her away.
Of course we do!
You were the one that told us to blame Han Fu.
Tang Yuan, is it true?
I have a perfectly good explanation for
I
this.
knew it. You were out to get me ever since you left.
Left?
Yes?
You were the one who kicked me out.
For causing too much trouble.
Too much trouble? Who was the one who built your stone barn, huh? Or the wells behind everyone's houses? And who cleared the path to the river?
Yes, you did great things in the beginning until you almost burned my nose off,
Okay, one mistake.
and my ear,
Okay, two.
and my wife's arm, and my nephew's knee, and my house, and my cow, and my cousin.
Okay, I was learning fire magic back then. It takes time.
That's why we have to kick you out before you burn the whole village down.
Ironic, huh?
Okay, but those mistakes show me how to solve the problem we're having now.
Are you gonna get us that swan back?
You know I can't do that.
Then forget it! The Emperor won't be happy until he sees this whole village burned to the ground!
Then that is exactly what the Emperor shall see.
Huh?
If my plan works, the Emperor will think he's seen the village burned. But it won't be harmed at all. And all of us will get out of this, including you two.
But how?
Magic.
Maybe you are one of us after all?
But wait, why should we trust her after all the tricks she's played on us?
Does anyone have a better plan? Sounds good to me.
Me too.
All right, let's gather at the barn. Everything we need should be there.
Uncle, come.
Tang Yuan sent the guards back to the palace to do their parts.
While she and the villagers did theirs.
Later that night,
As the waning moon climbed high into the sky,
Are you sure he's asleep?
I don't know. Judge for yourself. Do you see anything?
Nothing yet. Then we'll just have to keep lookout.
Okay. We gotta make sure that
You keep your eyes peeled.
At the same time, the villagers moved
Into position.
This way.
Tang Yuan! Tang Yuan, are you sure we're in the right place?
She told us to meet her here in the clearing. Oh, but if this is another one of her tricks,
Surprised to see me?
I don't know what to think anymore.
Come in, everyone! It's time!
Fairies! Look! Look! Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks just like fire! Well, they did it!
But is he gonna believe it?
Oh, it's time to find out.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Emperor! Emperor, come quick! Come quick!
You gotta see this right now.
Why are you disturbing my sleep?
Look at that.
There!
Where?
Over there. That fire.
Is something burning?
The Han Fu's village, sir!
Han Fu's village burning down. Marvelous. That'll teach him not to disobey his emperor. Nice work, rice balls.
Rice balls?
That's kind of rude.
By the way, I hear at the Yunnan province
they found a singing alligator. Can you imagine? Fetch him for me, will you? Now!
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to go back to bed? I know, me too.
You know what? I really don't like that guy.
You know what? Me either.
What are we even doing here?
You know what? I don't know. Shall we?
Let's shall.
We did it! Yay! Yay! You really gonna leave me hanging?
Aha! I tricked you for once.
He got me.
And so it was,
On that fateful day,
in this small village,
that a celebration
using bright lanterns,
called the
the
Lantern Festival
became the final celebration of
Chinese New Year. And soon enough,
This tradition spread
from village to village,
province to province,
country to country,
and eventually across the world.
and that is why, to this very day,
Peace
and reconciliation
and forgiveness
are cause enough indeed
for celebration.
Wait, hold on, hold it.
What's going on?
You have to try this. I baked it myself.
What's it called?
I call it Tang Yuan in honor of my friend.
Delicious.
Happy New Year to you.
And to you.
And Happy New Year to you.
新年快乐！
新年快樂。
Feliz Year. Feliz Año Nuevo.
Please join me in welcoming DAA Asian Dance Director Yiri Bingham, the Director of Dance of Asian America, Janie Yao, DAA Board President, Janie Parker, and Director of Express Children's Theater, Tim Fried-Fiori. Don't forget to come back to Miller Outdoor Theater for Express Theater's Hilltop Festival for Children on June 6th, 7th, and 8th at 11 a.m., and also for Dance of Asian America's Asia to the World production on October 21st at 7:30. Thank y'all. Have a good night.